All right, hey guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Jeff Wooten, your body mechanic, and in this video, I'm going to show you a very unique exercise. Really, it's an exercise concept called dynamic tension. Now, I did not invent dynamic tension. It's something I learned in Kung Fu way back in 1987. That's when I was first exposed to it. But it's been around for thousands of years, as long as Kung Fu has been around. I can give you a history lesson on it, but not going to do that today. Instead, we're going to talk about one specific dynamic tension exercise that I call the double Kiu Sau Side Pushes. And I'll tell you why I call it that in a second. But the key here is to understand what dynamic tension is. What we're trying to do in every dynamic tension exercise is you're fixing antagonistic muscles against each other in order to produce enormous amounts of energy. And again, I say enormous is relative to what you can do, but the idea is you produce as much tension as you possibly can throughout your body, throughout each repetition of the exercise. And one repetition can really work you in a major way, as you'll see when we get to the exercise. But the key here is you learn to engage, you learn to produce energy. And by producing energy from the inside out, you then have more energy each day. So by doing this, practicing dynamic tension, you'll find yourself with more energy throughout your day. And just give it a try and you'll see what I mean. But the key here is to understand this. You're flexing your muscles with all you've got. The other rule is it's one inhale or one exhale per movement. And it involves a couple different movements here, and I'll explain those to you. But you have to try to hold one inhale or one exhale per movement. And when you do this, it will work your endurance. Not only your local muscular endurance, but also your breathing endurance, as you'll see. And you should sweat when you do this. You'll see me sweating as I go through these exercises, and I want you to do them with me. Now, how do we do it? First, the Kiu Sau. The way you make the Kiu Sau, which is a hand form in Kung Fu, is you first make a tiger claw. You curl those fingers, and you bend your wrist back. So you extend the wrist with the fingers curled and the thumb, and that's a tiger claw. Now, to go from tiger claw to Kiu Sau, you just extend the index finger. Now I have a Kiu Sau. So I'm going to make a Kiu Sau with both hands to do the exercise. So I start right wrist in front of left, close to my chest. Now I inhale through my nostrils all the time. So I inhale through the nose, bring the Kiu Saus up to my neck as I lift my ribs, lift my elbows, palms or tiger claws facing my ears on each side. Index fingers in my neck on both sides. That's my inhale. I bring my elbows down to my sides as far as I can, as close to my sides as I can. And then I pretend as if I'm trapped in a box and I'm trying to push the walls apart in the box, like Hercules, like Samson. I'm trying to push the walls apart here with my Kiu Saus. So maintaining tension in my hand and forearms, the tension goes throughout my body as I press antagonistic muscles, as I said earlier. So I start here and I press out with one long, strong exhale. I also tilt my pelvis forward to engage my abdominals even more. I press out as far as I can, stretching. Once I reach the end, I sit up tall, stretch my fingers, take a deep inhale, turn my palms up, make fists. As I exhale, I again tilt my pelvis. And then, again, as if I'm holding on to two chains. One chain to that wall, one chain to that wall. And I'm going to yank the walls down to pull the roof down on top of my head. So with all the energy I have, I'm producing antagonistic forces, powerful antagonistic forces. And I pull the chains to yank the wall down with my exhale. Okay? That's one repetition. So again, right wrist in front of left. Inhale, Kiu Saus to the neck. just like that. And then I bring the elbows down at my ribs as close as I can. And then as I exhale, I tilt my pelvis and I push the walls apart with my Kiu Saus. Long, strong exhale. Strong exhale. Antagonistic muscles working. And then, after I finish my exhale, at the end of the exhale, through the nostrils, inhale as I sit up. Stretch the fingers. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Make fists. Now I'm going to pull the walls down, pull the roof down on top of my head. I tilt my pelvis and I pull with all the force I can muster. My elbows go in and come in as they go down here. Okay? That's one repetition. We're going to do 3. Just 3 simple repetitions. Should be easy, right? All right. I want you to follow along with me. I want you to do what I do. Make your inhales and exhales as much like mine as you can. Try to match what I'm doing. You do that and your endurance will go up. Your energy will go up. Your ability to produce force will go up. Okay? That's the idea. That keeps you young, vital. Your vitality goes up. All right, let's give it a shot. So right in front of left. I'm not going to talk. I'll be too busy breathing and tensing. All right? Dynamic tension, double Kiu Sau side pushes. Here we go. Oh, that's an exercise. Oh boy, I love that. Now you know one of my secrets. I do this in the morning along with other exercises. Man, it really amps me up. It really produces a lot of good energy. Yeah, I'm sweating. You can see it on my bald head. I'm definitely sweating here. It produces sweat like that. But the key is you learn maximal engagement. You learn how to engage your muscles. You learn how to make antagonistic muscles work against each other in order to enhance the power output. Again, it won't make your muscles bigger appreciably. However, it trains your body to engage more muscle fibers with each movement. You know, when you flex your muscles, you don't usually use all the fibers in a muscle. Some of those fibers don't engage at all. But by doing this, by fixing antagonistic muscle against each other, you learn to engage more of the fibers in your muscle. So by engaging more fibers, you get stronger without getting bigger. The key is to increase your ability to move. Your ability to move. That's the key, to move with strength. Okay? What this does is it balances your body. It helps to keep your body balanced, which again helps you to move with more strength and power and grace. But the more important thing is what it does to you on the inside, your heart, your lungs, your internal organs. It makes them healthier. All right? So all you need are 3 repetitions. If you put everything you've got into each repetition, 3 is all you need. That's all you need, okay? Please do leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll be happy to respond to any questions that you have, because this is a great exercise. Again, it is unique. It is a very unique exercise. Unless you study Kung Fu, specifically Hung Gar Kung Fu, it is something you may not have seen before. And there are many other dynamic tension exercises that I'm going to show you in other videos, and you'll find them in the other videos, okay? So use this, practice it daily, see what happens to your energy level, see what happens to your body, see what happens to your muscles, how everything starts to get stronger. All right, leave your comments. Looking forward to seeing you next time on another video. Talk to you soon.